Well, hello, welcome to this week's vlog. So I've had a week off because I went on holiday to Centre Parks for a week and I'm down at Winfield Forest. So I'm on my way back home now and I thought I would just swing by this part of the Lake District, which is Ullswater, obviously. So far, I'm so impressed with it's just such a beautiful place and I can see the attraction of why so many people flock here. It's such a gorgeous place. So unfortunately it's a little bit dull just now. There are some blue skies just behind me over there, which I'm hoping will push some of that cloud backwards. I need to find out which way the weather's going though. But it's very dull behind me, so there's not a lot of light hitting anything at the moment, and it's just sort of, I'm just looking at different compositions down here. I've just come down to the water side to have a wee look, but try to kind of stay off the beaten path. Oh, there's a wee robin. So far it's absolutely beautiful. So I've just been shooting, we're trying to shoot this sort of bank of trees up on this hill here behind me with these sort of different peaks happening over here. It reminds me a little bit of Loch Lubnaig in the Trossachs. It's such a beautiful place here, so yeah, it makes a change. I'm usually up in Scotland and all the photographers who normally shoot down here are up in Scotland this week and I'm down here, so yeah, so it's quite funny. We're going to just have a wee drive round Ullswater and have a wee look. I'm hoping the light might improve a little bit. If not, it's no big loss. I'm really just here to have a wee quick scout. I've never been here before. So let's continue round and see if we can find... Oh, I should mention, we were going to shoot the Pulley Bridge boathouse, which is up at the top of the loch, the lake. The lake is a lake, which is up at the top of the lake. But I couldn't find anywhere to park and there's some roadworks there. So I think we're just going to continue round and see what else we can find. Oh, it's gorgeous. So the last time you saw me, I was in the Lake District and then I fell down a big hole, managed to sprain my ankle. So yeah, it's all bruised and swollen. I'm walking on it just now because it's been about 4 days since that happened. I thought I would keep things pretty low key today and come for a walk in a place that I haven't been to for quite a few years. There's one thing we're really fortunate about in Scotland is that we are surrounded by country parks, like even out with the cities. This place, look how beautiful it is, is a place called Drumpellier Country Park, and it's not far from where I live. I wanted to do something very low key, not travel too far, just in case I managed to fall over again or fall down any more holes. But I'm really just enjoying this beautiful crisp winter morning walk. I absolutely love this time of year. My voice is going already because of the cold, but it's so worth it. Basically what's happening, and I don't know if you can see that behind me just now there, the sun is coming through the trees now and it's about, I don't know, 10 o'clock in the morning, and the sun's coming through the trees and it's burning all that morning frost off everything that it touches, and it's creating this sort of throw up mist. It's magic. So I'm just having a good old wander about. I'm going to do this whole forest trail and then come back out at the other end, which will hopefully bring me out where my car is. I'm not really sure yet. I'm really just enjoying a nice wee low-key walk today and take you along for the journey as well. Yeah, it's definitely a really beautiful, unexpectedly beautiful place. I thought it was going to be just a sort of pond and some play parks and stuff, but no, there's definitely more to Drumpellier than meets the eye. So yeah, let's go for a wee wander. This place is absolutely fantastic. I'm struggling a little bit here though because, as you can see on that side of the image, there's all this lush green foliage still kicking about, and it's obviously all the sun has melted all the frost off it. And on this side of the image, you've got barren dead silver birches which don't have any leaves left on them. So it's like a complete contrast between winter and autumn. Sorry, I should go winter and autumn on those sides. But I'm finding it very difficult. I've tried wide angles, I've tried looking at intimate bits, like finding details, but it's really difficult. You can probably hear, but all the water is falling off the tree branches on this side, or I should say, yeah, this side, as I'm walking through, and I can actually see sun rays. I don't know if you can see that, I'll try and show you. Just there somewhere, it's too bright I think. Yeah, I can see sun rays just over there. But again, there's no sort of trees. I mean, plenty of trees, but there's no trees that are interesting enough for me to actually stop and take a picture. I mean, sun rays on their own are pretty beautiful, but I'd like to have them hitting something, or a sort of curvy wee tree sort of sticking in the middle of them or something like that. I'm not really sure. I'm going to just keep walking. I bumped into a couple who were walking, an older couple, and they said that you could probably quite easily get lost in these woods, because I thought it was a mile all the way around. It's not, it's a few miles. So yeah, I'm actually quite looking forward to walking around though. They said keep the lock on your right hand side, which I'm doing, it's over there. So as long as I do that, I should be fine, I shouldn't get too lost. But yeah, let's continue around and just enjoy this walk. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, I'm hoping that you can see the absolutely gorgeous sun rays right behind my head. It's absolutely beautiful. But before I continue on with my vlog, I'm going to call it. It's definitely bonnet weather. So I think I've just took some advice from some people and checked the maps and stuff like that for this area, and I'm going to continue down this wee path here, which goes all the way up there. Because apparently it's a sort of longer route back to the loch, which is called Loch Lockend, by the way, which I find quite funny. We're going to continue down this path here. I'm doing it a little bit warmer now because my head was getting cold, but I did actually photograph this before all the dog walkers turned up. You can see either side there's sort of curving silver birches sort of coming up and forming, it looks a bit like that bit in Ireland, and I can't remember the name of it, but it reminds me of that anyway, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And you've got these sun rays coming through, you've got all the atmosphere, all that sort of burning mist. It just looks beautiful. So I could have done without the pathway in it. I didn't really feel like it needed that, but it was just mostly about those trees. So yeah, so we're going to go down here and hopefully not get lost. Do you know, I have to admit, I'm actually quite enjoying these slower paced vlogs. I know I've not done a vlog in a week and I was on holiday, so I hope you forgive me for that. But this is just gorgeous, look at all this. It's just golden browns everywhere. It's just nice to take a couple of hours out of my day. I've had a really busy week. I've got a really busy week this week. So just to completely switch off and just let yourself look at things. It's really refreshing actually. Really enjoying it. This bit's just beautiful, but beautiful scenes don't necessarily make good photographs. They're just beautiful and just there to be enjoyed. I think I'm following the right path. There's signposts everywhere, so they don't tell me where I'm going, but there's signposts. So, welcome back to my wee chair. I'm still wearing the bonnet. I'm not taking this off. I absolutely love it. So I forgot to wrap up on location, and I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about it anyway, because I forgot while I was out on location because I was freezing. I wanted to do a bit of a wrap up here, and the reason for that is because this whole experience and this whole vlog, as you've seen, has given me a bit of a different perspective. I've always been quite an impulsive, spontaneous type person. So if I decide to go and climb a hill, I'll just go climb a hill. And if I decide to go out in the snow and climb a hill, I just go out in the snow and climb a hill without any regard of my own safety, clearly. I just jump into things head first. I always have since I was that height. And it's really made me think about how dangerous landscape photography can actually be. Yeah, so falling down a hole, as you saw, it was funny, but so yeah, it did end up with a sprained ankle with loads of bruising, a bit of swelling and stuff like that. It's not nice, and I'm walking on it now fine, but it still hurts a little bit. So stopped me from doing any sort of major hiking because it's quite weak at the moment, so I don't want to push it in case I hurt it any further. So it's definitely given me a different perspective on things and being more aware of my surroundings and assessing things before you just jump into a hole. Basically saying that it's not like we do risk assessments on landscape photography. We sort of, during our preparation, I'm sure most of you do the same thing. It's all about weather, it's all about location, it's all about scouting, it's all about what gear you're going to take with you. It's all that stuff that you're thinking about, not necessarily how dangerous is this place going to be, or should I take some safety equipment with me, or should I get extra layers on? I mean, it could be something as simple as that as well, like my bonnet. So yeah, it's definitely made me think of it a little bit differently, and I'm going to be more aware of things going forward and trying to be a little bit more responsible going forward rather than just jumping into holes. So I was down in Cumbria for 5 days. Then on the last day before I came home, I decided to jump over to the Lake District, but it was never supposed to be a photography sort of shoot. I really wanted to just go, and I think I said that earlier, I think I just wanted to go and see what it looked like. I wanted to find out how easy it was to just pull in and go for a walk, but obviously as I found out, it wasn't that easy. So I think I would need to spend at least a couple of days down there just exploring to my heart's content. And I think it deserves more time. I think it deserves a good wander and things like that as well. But I know it's such a massive expanse in area that you couldn't, like, it'd be impossible to, it's a bit like Scotland as well, it'd be impossible to cover it all in a couple of days. So it's definitely something that you'd have to go back to time and time again to basically explore it properly and get to know the area. So as it is with everywhere. But yeah, so I think the Lake District will be on the horizon probably for next year, to go back and find out other parts that I've never been to before, forest trails I want to do and things like that as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. But as far as towards the end of the year goes, I'm going to be continuing to scout new locations. I have quite a few on my list already that I want to look at that are in Scotland, not too far. I think they're about within 2 hours drive. Hopefully that will inspire you to go and look at your local area as well and just explore it and enjoy it. So I'm going to wrap up the vlog here, and I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog. I know it's a bit more slow paced than what you're used to, but thank you very much for watching and for continuing to support my channel. I can't believe I'm on to vlog 41 now. This is vlog 41, and I'm so grateful that you're still coming back to watch every week. It really makes me happy, so thank you. And until next week, I'll see you soon. Bye.